claiming the tech giant uses its app store to squeeze mobile apps for a chunk of their earnings. Apple says the commissions are a fair way for app makers to help pay for innovations and security controls that have benefited both users and app developers.
Federal authorities have seized 68 big cats from an animal park in Oklahoma featured in the Netflix series Tiger King. The animals included lions, tigers, lion-tiger hybrids, and a jaguar. The federal protected animals were seized as part of a court-approved agreement to resolve a complaint against Jeffrey and Lauren Lowe. The civil complaint filed back in November accused the Lowes of inhumane treatment and improper handling of animals protected by the Endangered Species Act. Well, fed up with losing their dogs to coyotes, some pet owners have turned to a unique type of vest to keep their four-legged friends safe here. At first, it may look like an outfit for a punk rock pet parade, but this unique coyote vest is actually made to look like this on purpose. The vest
I saw that on Shark Tank. Didn't know it was a real thing.
From an attacker.
Huh.
Also plastic spikes.
I recall them making fun of it, and he told them to.
It may look funny. It's definitely an attention.
I don't to see that.
Texas and Louisiana. And what you can't see here, and this is what meteorologist Katie Horner and meteorologist Noah Miller will be talking about this weekend. It's not a named storm yet. Hurricane season doesn't officially start until June 1, but this storm is showing some characteristics of a tropical storm developing. And even if it doesn't, it's certainly a lot of tropical moisture just in one fell swoop. So what's happening? It's like we have this detour in the atmosphere, like putting up cones. All the storms have to go up and over this ridge, which is blocking things. It's like being on the tarmac at an airport. You have to wait until the other planes take off before you can move. So until this thing moves out, this is stuck overhead, which is why we keep getting rain and more rain and more rain until it finally moves out to sea. And right now it doesn't show much indication of doing just that.
I just thought he was nice, you know?
I can't believe you didn't know it was a lie.
Oh. Guess what?
You got a job?
Are you kidding? I'm trained for nothing.
The first one?
I was laughed at 12 interviews today.
And yet you're surprisingly upbeat.
Well, you would be too if you found Joan and David Boots.
I think about this one all the time. It's hilarious.
How well you know me.
They're my new, I don't need a job, I don't need my parents, I've got great boots. How'd you pay for them? Credit card. And who pays for that? My father. Come on, you can't live off your parents your whole life. I know that. That's why I was getting married.
Give her a break. It's hard being on your own for the first time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I remember when I first came to this city. I was 14. My mom had just killed herself, and my stepdad was back in prison. And I got here, and I didn't know anybody. And I ended up living with this albino guy who was like cleaning windshields outside Port Authority. And then he killed himself. And then I found aromatherapy. So believe me, I know exactly how you feel.
The word you're looking for is anyway.
Oh, come on.
No, it's gonna go bite. Sorry about the kid.
Welcome to the real world. It sucks. You're gonna love it.
We have so much fun at the Y and make lifelong family memories.
I choose the Y because I can stay fit wherever I am and whenever I want.
The Y is a great.
God. Yeah. Tammy, don't look at that. No one told us he gave you a key to his studio.
It's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma.
When we spoke with Matt, he was in a San Diego County jail awaiting legal decisions. He insisted he was an innocent man. The police had it all wrong.
I've been totally open with them. I passed a polygraph exam. I've done literally everything I could think of to cooperate with them.
The prosecution's freezer theory? Absurd, said Matt.
I don't see how I possibly could have stored a body
But so how do you explain her body washing up on the bay right around where you lived on the same day as the movers came to your house, just days before you moved out of the house?
It wasn't the same day, around the same time. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Well, I can't explain it. I really don't know what happened.
Do you think that somebody was trying to frame you?
No.
Maybe. I don't know.
He brought up Liz's cutting the night of the CPS incident as a way to explain that stain on the carpet.
I had to bandage your arm up, and it was pretty brutal. I mean, it was gory.
Or you stabbed her. I mean, there's nobody to say which version is true except your story.
I don't know why I would have done that. That doesn't make sense to me.
I think that the allegation was you did that because you were finally fed up with somebody who had been cheating on you, who you had come to hate, and you had constant fights, and finally you just lost it and killed her with a knife.
No, I see what you're saying, Keith. I'm just saying I was trying to do the right thing. I was trying to invite my family to take care of the kids while we got everything squared away. I don't know why I would have done that. That doesn't make any sense.
He simply didn't do it, he said.
No, absolutely not. That's crazy. I've never laid a finger on her. I've never hit her. Nothing like that.
You never hit her? Never once?
No. I don't do that. I was definitely raised better than that.
Well, perhaps he was. Anyway, not ours to judge. The man's honesty or his actions. That was the jury's job. And it reached its verdict after a little more than a day.
We, the jury, in the above entitled cause, find the defendant.
Oh, there's those pop figures. Why are those in there?
First-degree murder.
Yeah, that's what Zach looks.
Did I miss the guilt? Did she say that? Okay, all right, you know?
Not guilty of first-degree murder.
It's alright, Mr. No
The
Bite.
jury wasn't done.
I don't know how to describe it. I was actually kind of shaking in a courtroom, like, please, please.
Cut your
We,
tail.
the jury, in the above entitled cause, find the defendant, Matthew Scott Sullivan, guilty of the crime of second-degree murder.
Guilty of second-degree murder. Matt was sentenced to 16 years to life.
And I was so happy. Elizabeth got justice. And her
Mr.
husband
No
got
Bite.
away.
It had been a weight to carry around, said Detective Collier. The case that wouldn't let her go. What memories do you carry around of Elizabeth Sullivan and this story?
I bought a necklace for Jill and for myself and for Tammy, who was one of the DNA lab analyst people. And it's what we all carry around with us periodically.
Describe it to me if you don't mind.
It is a little wreath